Morning, folks. It's breakfast time over here at the Louis Vanstead Home on Wheels.
Hi, if you like my videos, please click the bell so you can be notified, and come back often because I have new videos every week.
Kind of chilly this morning. Looking at my weather station, 36 degrees outside. It's 60 degrees in here without having any heat on. I did have the stove on to make this, but my van usually stays at least 20 degrees warmer than the outside because of all the insulation. The downside is that once the heat gets in here in the summer, then it stays hotter unless it gets cooled down by some source like the AC that I have. So, right, Marina? She's having breakfast, folks. Probably her third or fourth or fifth breakfast of the day. Anyway, I only have one breakfast to go, so I don't eat that many breakfasts. I'm probably not going to eat all this. I'm just going to have two. I'll save the others for tomorrow and see what happens. But yeah, kind of chilly. It's going to be a chill ride to work. The good thing is I only have about 15 minutes of a ride. It's only about 9.5 miles. Once I have all the gear on, I'm good to go. But first, I'm going to enjoy my breakfast so that I can be good to go, folks.
I got the heated grips on. We are ready to go. All right. So one thing my Harley has that I discovered the other day is a low temperature warning. If the temperature is low, it lets me know. I gotta press a button here. I can't see in the dark. My buttons are not illuminated, so okay, there we go. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It is good to have. You know, in case you don't know that it's cold, you know. It could happen that you get on a motorcycle in flip-flops, shorts, t-shirt, and you don't realize it's in the low 30s.
My new jacket that Lisa gave me is very comfortable, very warm. It blocks the wind, so that makes it very nice and warm. My legs were fine, you know. My other heated gloves, one battery doesn't work, I think. So I'm charging up 2 other batteries. Maybe that will work. My other gloves are better than the ones I brought in this morning. But you don't care, folks, because you're probably sitting somewhere warm and you're not riding a motorcycle in the cold. You are not that nutty. Not that I'm nutty. I'm just tough. You know, I'm tough. So I'm going to tough it out until I can't do it anymore. I'm done. I'll be driving my van. But until then, I'm going to tough it out, folks. I've ridden in the 20s, so I can do it. It's only in the 30s. We can do it. You know, if it gets colder or much colder, or if I just get fed up with it, then I'll bring the van. Or we'll go west. One or the other. With that said, it was time to avoid labors. You don't want to hit them, and do some work and push dirt downhill. Not just downhill, but sideways, uphill, and each way. Right now we are constructing some swells as the bright fireball in the sky comes up.
Hey Brian, what's up? What's that blinding ball of fire in the sky that nobody told me about? It's the moon.
Yep, the moon is quite bright this morning, folks. You always have to avoid the moon. But right now, as you can see, I'm constructing some slopes here. Unfortunately, the slope on this side is very tiny, so I have to backblade it. There's not enough room to go sideways. But, you know, I still think it looks good. I don't know, folks. I think it looks pretty good, considering that I don't have everything I need on the model over here. But with that in mind,
I think it looks pretty good.
All right, folks, break time. Union break time. We got like less than 5 minutes to eat, so I gotta make it quick. I don't know where time went, but time went fast. Back to work. I didn't even have a chance to finish my grapes. Hopefully it won't spill. All right. Back to work we go. They fixed the heat on my machine, and yesterday it began to heat up and heat up, and then all of a sudden I kept lowering the heat until I put the AC on, and the AC was throwing out more heat than the heat. So now I have no AC. I don't know what they did.
It's always interesting that when you try to get something fixed, doesn't matter if it's your car or a piece of machinery like this, that in the process of fixing whatever broke, they end up breaking something else. So it's funny. Now I have no AC. It's going to get hotter this coming week, and I have no AC. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's really annoying. First, I didn't have any heat. I was very cold in there, and now I have no AC. So that's going to be a problem, but it's probably a Louis problem, folks. It's not your problem. So what are you going to do?
All right, folks. Hold there, Steed. Hee-haw, hold on. You're not in first gear yet. Take it easy. I'm going to put my gloves on, and another work day is over with. Hee-haw. I warmed up a little bit, so it's not as chilly, but the sun can be very deceiving. Let me see, I got my wallet, I got my phone. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, take it easy there, horsey. Take it easy. All right. My slope looks good, doesn't it? Look at that. It looks all nice until we do the swells. We got to put 3 swells on that side, 3 swells here, and then more there, more there, more over there. A lot of swells going on.
And up we go, folks. I suppose I could bring the electrical bike down here, but then I don't get to do some exercise. So this is not bad. Yesterday I had to come down here to get something real quick.
I forgot something, and this is where the bike's going to come in handy. We interrupt these high production moving pictures to bring you a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by Marina's Claws. That's right, folks. She has claws. And if you use the coupon code Marina's Claws, you can get 15% off all the claws you want, folks. Just call me and I shall send you the claws.
It's been cold and it's almost fully charged. Chickens. All right, and here we are. Yeehaw. That was easy. Oh, it wasn't too complicated, but you know. So, yeah, here we go. Stay there. So after I said what I said about putting a cargo rack here, I realized that I couldn't do it. And some of you also commented the same thing, because then it negates the spring there. So my other thought is to utilize this right here. I'm gonna screw or bolt, probably bolt something, maybe aluminum angle
to this, come out a little bit, then do something here, and then maybe go on an angle here, so I have a little bit of a triangle going on. Just enough to put something behind it, you know. Anyway, let's get what I forgot. I forgot bread. I need bread, folks. So I always forget something. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. Got some bread here. Got some more stuff. Oh yeah. What else do I need? While I'm at it, I think okay, I think that's all I need. And with that, another beautiful day comes to an end over here at the farm. And the next day, Lisa had a brilliant idea. So time will tell if she's going to keep them or not. For now, I already cut them. She's been using them for a while. Now we're going to paint them. Paint one side, then paint the other side. And hopefully she'll keep them for a long time. But I told her they're heavy, but she likes them. So it is what it is. Yeah, folks, it is what it is, and what it is now is that we're going to paint this wood real quick. And when I say really quick, I mean really, really quick, because...
Thank you
What?
for painting.
You're welcome. Not because of that, but because we have to go have some hot coffee, and not just hot coffee.
Hot.
Unbelievable. It is hot. Very hot. Oh, look over there. Oh, yeah, cotton, yeah. But because we have to go sit somewhere where there's lots of motorcycles around. That's right, folks. Another day at the dealer.
Where are you going?
I am going home because I've been here for 6 hours doing 10,000 mile maintenance. And I still have to come back next week because they didn't have all the parts. So I'm just going to get an apartment right over here. And I can live here and ride all the bikes at night when they close.
How you like your new jacket?
I like it. Thumbs up. Really nice and comfortable in cold weather. Not that today was very cold, but it was 50 degrees this morning. Blocks all the wind. Don't feel anything. So I like it. With the new jacket keeping me from being cold, it's really a nice, comfortable jacket. Really is. It keeps the wind at bay. We rode all evening, uphill both ways, until we got home very, very, very late at night. So dark that I couldn't see anything except for the bright lights of my motorcycle keeping darkness at bay. All right, folks. Another day at the dealer. Like I said before, this time was the 10,000 mile service. We got that done. Hopefully it was done. Who knows? I do have to go back. They didn't have spark plugs, and the fuel pump is the problem that I've been hearing. Just as I thought, fuel pump problem. So that's still under the warranty. Next weekend, folks, back to the dealer again. But for now, it's late, it's dark. I'm going to take me nappies because I got to work tomorrow. So I got to plug in the motorcycle. And when I say plug it in, does not mean that it's an electrical motorcycle. It just means I'm going to plug it in to maintain the battery, keep the battery maintained, because this motorcycle has a lot of electronics. For some reason, sometimes they have a hard time starting if they're not plugged in, maintaining the battery. So I can do that here. That's why I have the solar panels. Another reason to have the solar panels. oh, they closed the thing there. I'm like, why can't I fit this in? They closed the port for me, so that was nice. Yeah, that was another reason to have the solar panels. Not only to have lights in here and to have a fan, but to be able to plug in the motorcycle and keep it charged up. And then an added benefit is the freezer over here that contains a lot more food that I could ever carry with me if I just had the other ones that I have. So far I like it, but as you can see, I'm running out of room here. I may need a wider trailer because for some reason I just keep adding things to the walls. So I do have room to get out of here. I just do this and I go around, so it's fine. I guess an added benefit of having all this stuff is if the motorcycle comes loose, it doesn't have far to go. You know, it's not going to go anywhere. So, you know, it's serving a purpose. This is all things that I used at one point or another. Of course, you might be thinking, where would all that stuff be if you didn't have a trailer and a motorcycle? Well, it certainly wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't have all this stuff. I wouldn't have all these motorcycle jackets. I wouldn't have all these helmets. You know, it would just be less in the van like I had before. But that's the problem. When you get more space, you buy more stuff, and then you need more stuff, so you get a bigger space, and then you get more stuff, and then you do like Lisa, you know. But that's a story for another day, folks.
A righteous man has regard for the life of his animal, but even the compassion of the wicked is cruel. Proverbs 12:10.
Okay, they don't seem to be away. The peppermint gonna scare you away? No, oh, you like the peppermint. Okay.